A lot of people that haven't even owned an MGTF or an F or anything with a K-Series engine in go, are they any good? Are they any good? Oh yeah, they're good. Drop it down to second. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to another Paul's Yard UK video. We're in the middle of Storm Kathleen at the moment, and it's a pretty special weekend for this little MGTF, but we couldn't really film yesterday, so the winds, it's hit and miss today, but yesterday was solid all day in the UK. Well, hello guys, and welcome to another Paul's Yard UK video. We're out in the MGTF today. It's a pretty special weekend for this little car. We're heading out to Richmond upon Thames just to blow the cobwebs away.
Are we filming?
Yeah, didn't I tell you?
Oh my God.
Drama queen, makeup, say what they like. Anyway, we just get up and go, don't we, boys? Anyway, and it shows. So we're off to Richmond today. It's a special weekend for this little car. This weekend, this car rolled off the production line in Longbridge in 2006. Sorry, 2005. One of the very last to come off the production line 19 years ago today. A couple of days later, it's a nice bit of driving. A couple of days later, MG Motor Group went into receivership. There's some interesting driving today already.
Scary.
And yeah, so this was one of the last survivors, and literally 2 days later, maybe a day and a half after this car was rolled off the production line, that was it for MG Rover. The receivers were called in, and the rest is history, as they say. So it was quite an eventful year, 2005. 2 days after this, rolled off the production line, Charles married Camilla. So they're coming up to their 19th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Prince William just graduated from St Andrews University. Tony Blair in May got re-elected for his third term. So a lot went on. There was the worst headline of the year, without doubt, was those bombings in London. Awful. In the rush hour in the morning, I think it was some 52 people killed and 700. Absolute travesty that year. It wasn't a great year, I've got to say. But this car came off the production line, so something good came out of it, I guess. Horrible year. So what else happened? Remember Littlewoods? Littlewoods, the store. They sold all their stores off, some 100 odd stores, and to a food company which actually traded under the name of Primark, which you'll be know more about. And they bought all the stores up, and that basically ignited Primark in the UK. So we're going to head into Richmond, as I said earlier on, and we're going to try and get, my wife's going to try and do some footage of the car actually moving on the little GoPro stick thing we got. And because we haven't got anything of this car actually running along, just to show you, if you were thinking of getting one of these lovely little cars, you think, what they actually like on the move. And we'll go into a bit more detail why I love these cars. This is my fourth one. We had two MGFs and this is the second TF, so four of the similar sort of cars. Just got to give way at this roundabout. Come on, it's your right of way. 3, 2, 1, there you go. And we'll get some action shots of the gear changes and just talk about the engine and stuff, but you're going to hear something now. Oh, it does go. So we're just heading over Hampton Court Bridge. You won't be able to see because the camera's pointing the wrong way. You won't be able to see the Palace over to the right hand side. Back that way was Walton on Thames, and we're heading into Richmond upon Thames. So we're on our route. We've gone past Hampton Court Palace now, and coming up on the left, you might get a glimpse of it, is Bushy Park, one of Henry VIII's many playgrounds where he used to shoot his deer and stuff. But you can't go through there anymore. That used to be a lovely, straightforward cut through, but once the pandemic arrived, they thought, oh, we'll close it off halfway, and it bunches the traffic up all the way around Teddington now. So you'll just see cars are going off to the left of the park. Don't know if you can see that, but anyway, there you go, they're just going in there now, but you can't get through it anymore in one hit, so now we've got to go all the way around then. Well, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Maybe the thumbnail drew you in a little bit. If you're into MGs and sports cars, my channel definitely seems to be divided into two camps. One camp's the Dacia Duster, which this smashes the ratings. It's unbelievable, that car. It's a household name, as I said in previous videos. And then we've got the classic cars that I'm into, and this MG. So if you flip back a few videos, you'll see the introduction to this. This replaced my lovely old Vanden Plas 15 Vanden Plas. God, even I can't get it right. Vanden Plas 1500, which you'll commonly know as the Allegro Vanden Plas. It looked like it was just blinged up a little bit, but we're in something a bit newer now. So if you're sort of done a bit of research on this, all you're going to read about is the K-Series engine, how crap it is, how unreliable it is. I'm not going to waffle on too much because you can get that anywhere on the internet. They did have their head gasket problems, but once you sort out a new head gasket you'll find it. It's called an MLS, multi-layer steel. And once you've got one of them fit, there's several specialists up and down the country. MJS Auto Marine, Mike Stafford, he's a great guy. There's several MG specialists up and down the country that do it. It's not a difficult job if it's done properly. So that's the first thing to get out of the way. So get over that, and then you'll start looking online and say the prices are all over the place. They are all over the place. And with anything, as I said in the previous video, get the best you can afford. Don't go buying one 1,500 quid and think you've had a bargain, because more than likely you wouldn't have done. Having been there many a time. So try and get the best you can, and lowest mileage, and one that's been looked after, really. You know, if you look at you can go online and look at the previous MOT history on the cars, and a lot of them all have surface rust on the subframes. Again, that's not too bad. You can get them powder coated, but you want something that's been looked after, that has had the water pump done, had the cam belt done, and all the usual. So it gives you a clue to how that car's been looked after. If something's been blinged up a lot, it's got lots of extras on it. Like any car, really, not just MGs. Are they putting the money in the right areas? You know, all the fancy little bits. What's the actual engine like? 'Cause that's what's going to get you about, isn't it? So what they like to drive? Well, this is TF, and the first TFs that come out replaced the MGF, which is on hydrogas suspension, so a bit floaty. Different ride completely. The first TFs that come out in 2002, they were slightly criticised for having a very, very harsh ride. And this one's got the perfect balance, because it's one of the last to ever leave Longbridge. It was fitted with a soft ride suspension, which you often found in the Spark editions as well. So if you Google that MGF TF Spark, you'll see that as well. There were special editions. This is a common colour for them, the Sonic Blue, but this is just a standard TF with an upgraded rear glass screen, which is exactly what I was looking for. I couldn't get on with the plastic ones. They all go milky, and security-wise, they look a bit fragile, don't they? And you've got to be careful how you fold them in the cold and all that stuff. So it's got everything we needed. So yeah, get one that's been looked after. There's a specialist called Church Square Autos based in Shepperton in Middlesex. The guy you'll be looking for is the proprietor, is David Cascella, and he's always got a handful in stock, and they're hand-picked, often come out of collections like this one we're riding in today. It was taken out of a collection, which is why it's low mileage, and that's not good for cars, but we're rapidly adding to it. We've got it with about 14,800 miles on it, and we're up to 15,266 now, so we're whacking the miles on. But we only use it on good days. We never go out in the chucking down rain and freezing cold ice. We just have a bit of fun in it. So, you know, your hobby car should be should have a bit of theatre about it, or something going on. People go, why don't you get Porsche Boxster or something like that? You are buying miles. For the money we spent on this, if you're looking between 6 and 7 grand, that gets you a really, really good one. Really good, like sort of the top 20 in the country. You go into Porsche Boxster money, and you're into well over 100,000 miles. I know, yeah, if it's been looked after, but, you know, and the repairs on them and stuff, they are going to, you know, inherently going to be more expensive than this to run. These are pretty straightforward, really. They're pretty easy. Once people look at that engine, you go, oh, how can you get at it? We'll show you later on. You flip up the back window, or I'll show on some pictures I got. You flip up the back window, take off the engine cover tray, and you've got loads of access again to do the air filter and stuff like that, so they're not too bad. So gear change, it's like rifle. We'll get some close-up footage of that later. Again, this is a low mileage car, so it's particularly there. And the steering's great. It's great fun. They corner really well, especially this one with the soft ride. You haven't really lost it. It's just the perfect balance. You've still got the handling that's, in my opinion, just my opinion, a little sharper than the Hydrogas MGFs. And it's got extra stiffening bars at the back and stuff. So it's just that little bit of a tighter car. It's a stiffer car. It's something like 30 or 40% stiffer chassis than the MGF. With that soft ride, it just makes it more of a usable car day to day, if you were going to use it as a daily. Just popping now into Twickenham. So yeah, if you use it as a daily, it's still usable, but as a sports car, it's got the mix of everything. The balance, the handling, and just that bit of comfort when you need it. Right, we're moving on to the next segment of the video now. We've had this car since December 23, and it's our fourth little MG sports car, but one thing occurred to me. I've not actually asked my dear wife what she thinks of it. She just jumps in it and we go off for little rambles in the countryside. What do you think of it, Sharon?
What do I think about it? I'm quite happy to be driven around in it.
Yeah.
It's really comfortable, and the suspension's good. It's like it's just right. It's not too sort of wobbly or anything.
Mm-hmm. And do you like it when the roof's down and stuff? Do you like all that?
I do when it's warm enough.
Yeah.
I'm not as bold as you are sometimes.
Well,
you
no,
just
we don't
have
care.
it down
Yeah.
because.
Yeah. Well, I like the wind in my hair. You know what I mean?
You like
It
the
just,
wind in your
yeah,
hair.
I love all that.
I do on a nice.
That's why I bought it.
Day, but I think. In fact, I'd love to have a go of it. You seem to have a lot of fun in it, and I would love to see what it's like, but I don't do gears, unfortunately.
No, you just got the automatic car, haven't
fun,
you?
but I can tell that you really, really enjoy it.
Oh, you get something out of it. They're great little cars.
You really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's a smart car for not too much money, so that ticks a lot of my boxes.
Well, that sounds good to me. Let's carry on.
Yeah.
We're in. It's been tricky to try and film outside today. We're going to do a glamorous lap. We're back in our hometown of Walton on Thames. We're going to do a lap of the car park just to show you the car moving. It's been very busy everywhere we've gone. Right, close the door, camera lady. So I've cropped down the volume in this section here just to give you a walk round. The wind was horrendous, though it seemed to pick up in the afternoon. But I thought I'd just give you a walk round the car, just in case you've not seen these before, but I'm sure many of you have. We've got the old original, what would have been the first tax disc, the Brooklands members, the MG Car Club sticker, got the basics there. But it's a bonny little thing. Look, there's the Peter Stevens design there, just smoothed off from the MGF, just a slightly sharper design in my opinion. There's those 15-inch lovely alloys. Well, it's time to start thinking about heading back to the ranch. Sharon's had enough, she's got the parker on. It's time to get back. Well, thanks for watching my latest video. It's been a bit cobbled together, but we got there. We made a video of this car, lovely little sports car that's 19 years old today. If you're thinking of getting one, remember, buy the best one you can afford. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys, see you later. Cheers.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Bye. How are you going to get down now you've got up there? I don't know how you got in there.
I think she might have had a bit of help.
No, she didn't.
Really? Don't believe you.